Well, I got this thing in the shop. Of course.
Right? You are watching Rive's Radical Rides right here on YouTube.
Alright, so the thing shut off. I cleaned up the inside. So before I open the door, we'll go to the engine bay first. What originally attracted me to this car, first of all, the patina was really nice. Second thing is that this car, if you put it side by side with a like a early 50s to 54 Chevy, pretty close, you know. The body lines are pretty close. It's got the humps at the back around the wheel wells. Me likey. Okay, so the guy that had this, this is what I got from the story. I should have wrote it down, but this car, from the tag in the back, it's originally from Leamington, Ontario. It moved up north at some point, like 20 some years ago or something. It sat for, or probably came up a long time ago. It went to two places, went to New Liskeard and somewhere else nearby. Anyways, the guy pulled it out of pine trees or whatever. He said it was buried. He put a 318 two barrel in it with a 5-speed. Cool, me likey. He is gonna watch this, so I don't he told me not to critique him too bad, but yeah, like he's clearly building the car on the cheap, as cheap as he could. But yeah, 318 is gonna work awesome, except I sold one a little while back from our buddy Pat Bolton, the little black Blazer there that races with us. His dad's car, they had built a 318 for it. I somehow ended up getting the motor. I don't remember what the deal was, but I got the motor and then realized I wasn't going to use it, so I sold it to somebody who I thought was going to use it, but he didn't end up using it, so he still has it. And Pat told me that that thing's got, you know, it's got, you know, at least a 3 1/4 horsepower or whatever. It's a solid, you know, solid 318. So we'll probably buy that back for as much as I sold it to the guy for. And anyways, no matter what you think right now, this is not an anytime soon project. Okay, so, but anyways, so it needs things. I got these seats out of a Ford Escape. They're in perfect condition. The color just matches everything else that's going on in here. That's the back seats. That's the ground. It's the ground down there. Yeah, we'll make this work. I don't need this to be any fancier than it needs to be. This is gonna be awesome. This is gonna be perfect for me. We'll build a really nice center console with some cup holders. You know, whatever. Like, to me, this car is awesome. It's like the 54 Chevy I would never be able to afford. Alright, so the good, the bad. The ugly is just metalwork, really, and the frame. This is the grossest part about the whole body. You know, this is all weak right here. Here, solid. Right here, solid. Pretty weak. Here, the under part's solid. It's like a two-piece thing right here. I don't know, but yeah, super weak. Like there's no structure. He had some generic rockers. You know, some of the work is really nice. He redid the whole back frame, which I don't know. Part of me redid the back frame in the trunk area. Fairly solid. You know, there's a couple little holes that I see here and there. There's the trim piece in the door panel for the driver's side. Yeah, I don't know. He redid all the back here. But yeah, well, to me this reminds me of like a 50 Chevy or whatever. And I don't know. I think they're cool looking cars. I know it's a 4-door. I have a family. 4-door's fine. Don't bother me none. You know, all the glass is in perfect condition. All the windows roll up. All the windows roll down. The only thing that's missing is one of these things. If anybody can find me one of these little things for the roll-up windows, man, I'll give you $5. It's missing on that side, and that's it. The driver's side, that's it. The rest of them, got them. So all the doors are open perfect. Everything works perfect. The windows go up and down. You know, the back glass, the trim, I don't know. There's a couple of trim pieces, like this one down there is dented. If I could try to find that, I will. Yeah. As far as the plan is, I'll leave the small block Mopar in it, or put that other 318. It's going to stay manual. Part of me wants to put a fat tire rear end in here. Pro Street this thing. Call it the Protina. Pro Street patina car. I don't know. But I like it. I really like it. Usually when I buy a car, I have this like remorse or this guilt, like, I shouldn't be buying this right now. You know, like I don't need this right now. Man, this thing, not at all. It was worse than I thought it was. Didn't care. Still like it. It had all the important things. Good glass. It's complete. It's running and driving, technically. I could put a gas tank to this and it'll drive. The front brakes are good. But part of me wants to put like a Camaro clip up front, because all that old stuff, probably hard to find bushings and all that stuff, and I don't think I want to play with that. And some of the front cross member was kind of rebuilt, cut up and re-welded, and I'd like to shy away from that. But yeah, Camaro front clip, you know, the 9-inch that came out of the race car would probably be a good candidate for this. You know, set it up on ladder bars, just build an easy frame for it. A couple weekends should be running. But anyways guys, this is the rundown on the 54 Chrysler. Yeah, put it on the list. It's cool, I like it. If you guys know of where there's any parts, let me know. I'm sure these things are more scarce than finding parts for Chevys, but I like it.
Left one calls and I talked to all three.
Hi. All right. Shifter. Still a tad bit long. I think we'll cut her down a bit. But yeah, we're not far off here. Not far off parking it outside. Oh yeah. Guess mom and dad were busy in here and put some new lights. Now we can really see what kind of a pile of crap I bought here.
It's funny. 13 years of coming into this garage, I've never ever seen lights on the side.
They used to could. If you gave them a minute, they could, but they couldn't. Yeah, so that's gonna be pretty cool. I gotta find the actual shifter. I don't know where the heck it is, but so 318. No, I took it off and I think I brought it home or something. 318, 2-barrel. Chance doesn't even know this yet, but somebody's dropping off a hopped up 318 this week that is going to go in the place of that motor.
And what are you going to do with this one?
I already bought a motor. Well, we'll save this one for when your Hemi dies. Then we'll put an old reliable carbureted 318 in there.
That'd be great.
Yeah, your truck will last forever.
Then I have to change it to manual?
Well, I mean, we could if you want to.
Well, wouldn't that, if this would be going into it now?
No, that inner swaps.
Oh, okay.
You just change the flywheel in the back for the little adapter that goes to the torque
This
converter.
is how much I know about vehicles.
Yeah, remember fenders and whatever?
Tail lights?
Taillights from last video. Anyways, so this thing does run and drive. It just not very good, and not for a long time. Buddy had it set up with an external pump directly to the poor old 2-barrel carburetor, which was probably like, you know, pissing into it while it was activated. But yeah, so I kind of like turn the pump on, fire it up, but it doesn't stay idling. It runs, but then it just dies, like it has no fuel. But it also, the oil smells super ultra mega saturated with fuel. So there's so many things. Man, this guy did a really not good job with the fucking firewall brake area.
Let's hope he doesn't watch your videos.
Oh, he will. He told me not to criticize him too much. No, I'm not. Yeah, I don't know. He just used too flimsy of a piece of tin back there. I've got some stuff. I'll make it work. I mean, look, you hit the brakes and everything fucking moves. It's not a good time. I've got some nice tin right behind you. It'll work great. Man, come back in the shot. There you go. It'll be a gangster profile picture. So, as far as that thing goes, it's probably as far as you're going to see it for a little while until we park it. Once my, what?
4 years, 5 years?
Something like that. I hope not. It's cool, but it needs a lot of work. Yeah, we're going to park that where my burgundy Dodges in the new shed in my bob. Maybe it and the 47 could get to talking, and then they can conspire against me and hog tie me till I build one of them.
Well, at least the car already has the advantage.
Yeah, it's running poorly. It won't stay idling. I think there's something wrong with the carburetor, but yeah, no, I've got another motor on the way. It's gonna be here Thursday. It's my buddy Pat Bolton's dad's car. I've got footage of his dad's big old, I believe it's a Monaco. It's a big car. Yeah, anyways, it's convertible. Takes it to the racetrack. And they swapped out, I think they put in a 360 in it. But anyways, I had that engine. I sold it to somebody who I thought needed it. And then he didn't need it. So he messaged me back, said, hey, I still have this thing, but minus the intake. I was like, damn it. But I got a buddy, Steve-O. He's got an intake for it, so yeah, sadly acquiring parts for something else. Okay, bye. Yeah. Don't forget to rate, subscribe, share the video, comment. Let me know what you think. And then we're gonna catch you guys in the next video.